Over the last year or so, I've become more and more interested in this company's snare drums, and I recently took the plunge and got one. I didn't quite get the one I was actually after, which was the aluminium version of this drum. I got a better one instead, so thank you to Sound Attack for that. As you'll have seen, there you go. It's a Q Drums Gentleman Series brass snare drum. I'm going to put that down before I drop it. 14x7 seamless spun shell, 16 gauge thickness, which is, if I remember correctly, about 1.29 millimeters thick. 8 lugs, 2.3 millimeter hoops, chrome hardware, trick throw off, and I don't know who made the wires. Just says Taiwan on them, but I think it says 25 strand wires. There you go, 25 strand wires. Fairly sort of generic-y, sort of Donette-esque sort of butt plate. I don't know, but and the lugs kind of remind me. For me, they've got this kind of like vintage vibe going on. Remind me of some of the old vintage snare drums that you get. This drum, I've played it for the last couple of days. I haven't gigged it or anything yet. It's slightly heavier than I was expecting, which is actually good because I'm currently quite into thicker shell snare drums. And so combined with the 2.3 millimeter slightly heavier hoops, the slightly thicker shell, the whole thing, it's a nice little package in that respect, and I like that. The shell at a fairly sort of moderate tensioning has got a beautiful pure ring to it, which has got some decay as well. It's obviously, it's quite a deep drum, but the decay after hitting it, you get this lovely long soft sort of decay, and I wasn't expecting that, but at the same time I'm really enjoying it as well. And you know, I've done it at 3 tensionings. I've not cranked it, and you know, I've not put it down to really low, but I've kind of got where I kind of liked it. So it's a sort of a quite high, a sort of a medium low sort of thing, and then sort of a low thing as well. And I'd never use it at the really low thing, or at least not without any sort of dampening on it. But I mean, it's got, as you see, it's got the coated CS dot on there, and I forgot actually it's got a hazy on the bottom, as you have seen. But you know, at the really low tensioning, I wouldn't use it without, I wouldn't really use any drum without any sort of muffling on it at that point. But certainly at the higher 2 tensionings, I really dig this drum. And in fact, I had it at the higher tensioning originally, and then I kind of backed it off a little bit, and it's been sat for the last few days at the sort of medium sort of tension, and that's where I've left it and pretty much enjoyed it. So anyway, as I said, 3 tensionings, Q Gentleman Series 14x7 brass shell. Thanks for watching. This is what it looks like up close. This is what it sounds like. See you in the next video.